Something changed at every fuel pump in India from April 2026. The petrol you fill today is not the same as before. What does this mean for my engine? E20 is petrol mixed with 20% ethanol, an alcohol made from sugarcane and maize grown right here in India. It is the highest ethanol blends the country has ever used. India spends enormous amounts importing crude oil from other countries every year. By making ethanol from Indian farms and mixing it with petrol, that import bill comes down and vehicle emissions reduce. Before we understand what E20 changes, we need to understand what normal petrol actually does inside your engine. Most people have never thought about this. It is simpler than you might expect. When you press the accelerator, a fuel injector sprays petrol into the engine as an extremely fine mist. Not a liquid stream. Think of it as a very precise perfume spray. At the same moment, fresh air enters the cylinder. The air and petrol mist mix together, creating a combustible mixture ready to ignite, like gunpowder waiting for a spark. Then the spark plug fires. The mixture ignites instantly. A controlled explosion pushes the piston downward with enormous force. That force, through gears and wheels, moves your car forward. This entire cycle, spray, mix, explode, push, happens in each cylinder roughly 25 to 50 times every single second. Every time you drive, this is happening continuously inside your engine without pause. Ethanol is the same type of alcohol found in drinks, made in large quantities from sugarcane and maize. It burns cleanly, but it is chemically different from petrol in three important ways. First difference, ethanol has roughly 30% less energy per liter than petrol. The same volume of E20 will simply not push your car as far. This is why mileage changes. Second difference, ethanol attracts moisture from the air around it. Leave E20 in a tank for a few weeks and it absorbs water. Water inside a fuel system causes problems. Third difference, ethanol is a solvent. It dissolves things. Over time, it can soften rubber hoses and seals inside the fuel system, parts that were designed for petrol alone. Here is where it gets interesting. Modern cars made after 2023 have a computer brain that constantly monitors the fuel and automatically adjusts the engine to work well with E20 fuel. When the computer detects E20, it automatically adjusts fuel injection, spark timing, and the air mixture. For newer cars, this all happens invisibly and continuously while you drive normally. Even with the computer adjusting, most E20 compatible cars see a mileage drop of around 3 to 6%. Not because anything is wrong, simply because ethanol carries less energy per liter. For vehicles made before 2023, the story is different. These were built for petrol with at most 10% ethanol. They have no system to automatically adjust for 20%. In older vehicles, rubber hoses, seals, and gaskets were not built for higher ethanol. Over time, not immediately but gradually, these rubber parts can begin to soften and crack. The moisture that ethanol absorbs is another concern for older vehicles. Over time, water inside the fuel system can cause rust in older metal fuel tanks and slowly corrode metal components. If your older vehicle is struggling with E20, watch for these signs: harder starting in the morning, rough engine when stopped, hesitation on acceleration, or needing the fuel filter replaced more often. India's official automotive research body ARAI tested multiple vehicles on E20 for extended periods. For most vehicles, results were broadly acceptable. However, in some older engine types, minor issues did emerge over time. For vehicles made after April 2023, the situation is straightforward. These were built specifically for E20. Their rubber components use ethanol-resistant materials. Their computers are calibrated for ethanol. Use E20 without concern. For older vehicles, sudden engine failure is unlikely. What may happen gradually is slightly faster rubber component wear, modest mileage reduction, and more frequent fuel system maintenance needs. For two-wheelers, the picture is more positive. ARAI testing found engine performance remained acceptable on E20. Older carbureted bikes may need more frequent carburetor cleaning, easily managed with regular servicing. The government confirms no major engine damage from E20 in its studies. Manufacturers confirm it does not void warranties on compatible vehicles. E20 is safe for the vehicles designed for it. First practical step, check whether your vehicle is E20 compatible. Look at the fuel cap. Many newer vehicles have E20 compatible printed directly on it. If not, check your owner's manual. Keep your fuel tank at least half full rather than running it low. Less empty space means less air inside, and less air means less moisture absorbed by the ethanol. If your vehicle is pre-2023, ask your mechanic to check rubber fuel hoses, the fuel filter, and pump seals at your next service. These are inexpensive parts to replace before problems develop. E20 is part of a larger goal. India saved significantly on oil imports through ethanol blending over the last decade. Vehicles on E20 also produce measurably lower carbon emissions. Our question this week: did your mileage drop after E20 arrived at your pump? By how much? Pre or post 2023 vehicle? Tell us below. Your experience genuinely helps other viewers. E20 is here to stay. Understanding what it does and what it does not puts you in control. Keep maintaining, keep asking questions, and never stop asking. How is it done?